the reason why you are trying to cross U.S. and Mexico border today?
Because I have EBT. I just live in Mexico, but still U.S. citizen.
Partying, the drinks over here are cheaper.
Mexico, believe it or not, we have more freedom.
Oh, really?
It's,
How about safety? What would you prefer to live for your rest of life?
I think I would prefer Mexico.
That's a hard one. U.S., Mexico, they're so different.
Yeah, but I would never leave the United States. I'll leave California for sure. I'm thinking something red, you know, a little more conservative.
Hey， 大家好，我是 Debby。今天呢，我们的 Debby 蹺班去来到圣地亚哥的最边境城市 Ysidro。Ysidro 呢是鼎鼎大名的这个美墨边境的城市哦。那我们今天要来街访哦，这边的居民哦，有很多人，他们为什么选择每天跨境美墨边境？他们来到美国做什么？他们回到墨西哥又做什么？墨西哥和美国真的差这么大吗？今天我们的 Debby 蹺班去就带大家一探究竟。Let's go! Why you are here today?
Okay, I work in San Diego, but I live in Tijuana.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I cross the border every day.
So may I know how much time you have to spend on commuting?
It depends on the day.
Okay.
Like for example, I will say like Sundays, it's the worst day to cross back. It's the worst day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, probably like an hour to cross. Today was like 5 minutes.
May I know why you commuting both countries and not staying here?
Because Tijuana is way cheaper.
Way cheaper.
Yeah, it's way cheaper. San Diego is so expensive to live.
Do you mind to share some, like how much difference for the price?
I live like 2 blocks away from the beach in Tijuana, full house, and I'm paying $1,100 per month. So here I used to pay for a studio, a small studio.
Studio only?
Yeah, 17. Like
1,700.
Yeah, for
That's
a studio.
Crazy. Okay.
So it's worth it. I mean,
it's worth it.
Yeah,
You mean for commuting every day?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. So may I know what you do for a living here?
I'm a realtor.
Realtor.
Yeah, I'm a realtor.
So you selling house and then
Yeah, exactly. Mostly renting.
Being a realtor in San Diego, how much you can make?
$10,000 per month to like $20,000 per month.
$20,000 per month. Okay.
Depends.
Same job if you do in Tijuana or Mexico. How much? How much gonna be different?
Tijuana will be like probably like 5,000.
Double to triple. Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
But everything is way cheaper in Tijuana.
Right there.
Yeah, way cheaper.
If people in Tijuana they can make $5,000, is that considered as rich people?
Oh, they are rich. No, believe me, they are rich.
They are rich.
Yeah.
If you have chance to choose U.S. or Mexico for living.
That's a hard one.
Yeah. So
it's a hard one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Because U.S. and Mexico, they're so different.
Yes.
In Mexico, believe it or not, we have more freedom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, believe it or not, we have more freedom
Wow.
to do some stuff that here in the U.S. is only work. Even if you make less money in Mexico, people enjoy more
life.
Yeah, here in the U.S., you don't even know your neighbors sometimes.
People not that close.
Exactly.
You mean a relationship,
Exactly.
Right?
So in Mexico, it's different.
Okay.
But of course, the security problem that we have in Mexico, it's bad right now. People mostly go for like doctor appointments, dentist, all that, like medical
stuff.
Medical stuff.
What country you will stay in your rest of life if you have?
Probably in the future, the U.S.
Oh, okay. Even you love Mexico City.
Even when I love Mexico City, probably for my kids like to grow up and have more opportunities. The U.S. Probably when I get like 80
when you
retire, I'm going to Mexico.
You want to back to your hometown.
Bye, U.S.
So you make a lot of money in U.S. dollar and then go back and to spend it.
Yeah, of course.
That's smart.
Yeah, right.
So you bring your dog to Mexico or
I bring my dog to Mexico for treatment. For the 6,000. So
6,000.
Yeah, 6,000.
You mean for treating?
For treatment, yeah.
Or surgery, right? Something like that.
No surgery, just treatment,
treating?
medicine. And we came over here and it was just $160. So for things like that, we come here pretty often. lot of medical things like braces is a lot cheaper here.
But mainly that you guys living here.
Yeah,
In
we're
US.
US citizens.
Oh, okay. So the reason why you cross border is because you want to.
It's cheaper.
So before your dog's sick, have you ever like cross border to the Mexico or?
Usually just for like tourism, traveling, you know, partying. The drinks over here are cheaper, you know.
It's cheaper.
Drinks
You
are
mean
cheaper.
party and drink.
Yeah,
Especially that.
Yeah,
Do you mind to share how cheaper compared to United States?
Really depends on where you go. If you go to the real touristy, it'll probably be the same. But let's say for here, where a shot could be $10 to $15, in Mexico it might be $5, $6.
You are the king of the party. How about the other cost of living?
You want a 2-bedroom house in Imperial Beach, it's gonna be $700,000. You know, if you want something 3 times that size in Tijuana, you'll probably $300,000-400,000 maybe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but just the way it is better too. Here it might be run down 2006 cabinets, and Tijuana it's a brand new built house. You know.
Wow, so it's huge difference. Will you consider living in Mexico?
Nah.
Just too honest.
Nah, I couldn't. Nah, I mean, I'm from America, you know, I was born here. I'm very patriotic. I'm also a veteran as well, so.
Oh, like which one? The
Navy.
The Navy?
Yeah, I did 7 years.
Wow.
Done a deployment, about 3 years out to sea. Yeah.
Wow, okay. Do you mind like to share with us, so what do you do for a living right now?
But I just got out of the Navy, so right now I'm just going to school. You know, the Navy takes care of you. They pay me to go to school and they pay for my school. I'm well taken care of, you know, like my daughter's school's gonna be paid for. I have health insurance, she has health insurance.
All the benefits, very
All
good.
the benefits, yeah. I'm not gonna say exactly how much, but I get a lot of money from the Navy.
government. Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah, but I would never leave the United States. Now, I'll leave California for sure, but
But why?
I mean, a 1-bedroom apartment now is $2,000 in the hood, you know? Like if you want something sustainable, I have a daughter for a nice school, you know? I'm thinking probably Florida or Indiana.
Florida.
Yeah, something red, you know, a little more conservative.
Do you think people are worth it to do daily crossing from Mexico to
Well,
US?
everybody's just different, you know? As long as you do it the right way, do it the legal way, you know? Like there's no problem with it.
我现在呢心情非常好，因为刚刚那个小哥哥好帅，我现在很开心。希望我们可以继续访问到更多帅哥美女，好不好？这样大家心情看这部片的心情也会好，然后我心情也会好。Where are you living right now? US or the Mexico?
Right now I'm leaving, well, I guess Mexico.
The reason why you are trying to cross US and Mexico border today? Or like how frequently you will cross the border?
Like once or twice a month. And that's because I have EBT. Basically you get food from the government, like food money in a card.
Okay.
And they give me like 200 every month.
You mean the US government give you 200?
Yeah, just for food because I'm like under welfare.
Oh,
So I
okay.
qualify.
Okay.
So that's what they give me.
You are the US citizen here.
Yes.
Oh, that's why they give you the voucher, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so
I
that's
just live in Mexico,
oh.
but still US citizen.
Can you share how different the cost of living in Mexico and US?
Because I pay like $100, $200 for
Really?
rent here in Mexico. Yeah.
One bedroom? One bathroom?
It's like technically a 2 bedrooms.
2 bedroom?
Yeah.
2 bedroom?
It was like a half burnt house, so we had to like me and my dad had to like make an extension to the house.
Okay, okay.
So there was no bathroom, so we made the bathroom and like another room just for like stuff or whatever.
I see.
In the US, on average, maybe like $800 or to $1,000.
That's true. For 1 bedroom though.
Just for one bedroom.
Yeah, for
so
1 bedroom.
There's a huge difference like that.
Do you think it's worth it to cross border? Because I heard a lot of people say that it's a long line for cross border and then to the custom and then.
You know, just now when I got here, it was like a really short line.
Oh, right now?
Like way shorter than normal, yeah.
Oh,
Way
so
shorter.
how long normally that you guys have to wait for the?
Like an hour and a half, maybe on average, an hour.
Oh, may I know what you do for a living in Mexico?
I do auto body work. So that's basically like working on cars.
Do you mind to share how much you can make for this job in Mexico?
Still learning my job right now with my father. So.
Oh, your father. So do you plan to work in United States in the future? Like, because technician is really like high skill.
My knowledge, everything I've learned from him. Okay. Just put it to use over here.
So if one day you just work in United States, are you trying to live here or you still want to back to Mexico to live there?
I definitely thought about living here still because I do like the US. But right now, yeah, it's just I'm at the point in my life where I'm just trying to learn.
I see.
So I can have a future later on.
Are you trying to cross to the Mexico today?
Yes, I am. I actually live in Tijuana for the past 5 months almost.
Oh.
But I actually am California born.
Okay, so you are a US citizen. Okay.
Yeah.
How frequent you have to cross the?
It's like almost every day.
Almost every day.
Yeah.
So you work here, but you live there.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah. The thing is, I can't really afford to live. Most people can't afford to live in California, New York, anything like that.
How early that you have to wake up for waiting for cross-border and start your work?
I have Sentry Pass, so Sentry basically is like the fast track.
Oh.
If you don't have Sentry, you're gonna have to like leave like probably like 2 hours early than your shift.
What do you do for a living in United States?
Well, I just work retail. About living in Mexico is that you literally can make like something that's basically minimum wage here, and then you can be like middle class over there.
Yeah. May I know how much you pay rents for in Mexico?
Well, I only pay like $405 for like a room.
Okay. Do you think it's worth it that you have to cross every day from Mexico to San Diego for working?
Yeah, I actually do because ultimately I don't really feel like I'm pressured because like here I always feel like I was pressured to like keep up with like the rate because the inflation is just out of control here. The only thing I really don't like about it is really just, unfortunately, it's corruption with the police. Like, police, they apparently, all these police from third world countries just always want to rob people.
Is that real?
Yeah, it's real. And even like one of the border agents actually did rob me one time that actually was on the Mexican side. Like he was blackmailing. So you got to watch out for that too. Like,
wow.
You're on that side, like it could feel like really intimidating.
Will you consider moving back to United States?
If I did, it wouldn't be like California.
You live here?
Yes, because my wife is Mexican, so we lived in Mexico for 30 years in Mexico, and then she just got her residency, so we moved to the United States for her residency.
How frequently you have to cross border from Mexico and US?
For me right now, it's about 3 or 4 times a week.
Oh, that's a lot though.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So may I know the reason why you have to that frequent to cross border?
Well, we started a ministry in Mexico, so we have a Skid Row mission. We feed people on the street, and we have a school. We have a school for children of prostitutes, so we started that about 8 years ago, so that's why we cross a lot. So that's how we do that.
Is that an organization, like a non-organization, like something like that?
Yeah, it's an organization. Charity. Yes, it's a charity. Yeah, we call it Mexico Red. Is the charity.
Mexico Red. Okay,
yeah,
it's very meaningful though.
Yes.
How long you wait for the line today?
Today was very fast. So
very fast?
Yeah, because I have a global crossing card.
Okay. I see.
But right now there wasn't a lot of people. Even if I didn't have the global crossing, I would believe they could get across walking a half hour. But it depends on the day and the hour and whatever.
I see.
Yeah.
Did you see any difference between Mexico and United States?
Like a place like Tijuana is a border town, so the dynamic is very different. Here, the dynamic, lots of people are crossing. Like there's 50,000 cars that cross every day.
Oh, okay.
And lots of people walk across. So
I see.
San Diego and Tijuana are kind of like, they depend on one another for
like
a labor force.
Sister, brother city,
exactly,
right?
yes.
How about like living costs? How different from 2 different countries?
Yeah, I would say it's 50% higher in the United States than Mexico. That's why a lot of people.
50%?
Yeah.
Even Tijuana?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
how about safety?
It's so funny. I was looking on, I guess it's the State Department's application, and they say this part's in yellow.
The worst one, or?
No, red is the worst, but yellow's before. And be very careful going there. And I'm thinking, every day, cars cross the border, children going to school across the border. I mean, there is a danger, but I don't think it's any more dangerous than Los Angeles or any more dangerous than, I mean, Detroit,
Angeles,
right? So everyone says, Mexico is dangerous. Well, there's areas that are more dangerous and there's places you don't want to go. But
so it really depends city and area.
Time too. It's just like Los Angeles, right? There's certain places you won't go, right? So
you think it's okay, right, in Mexico?
Absolutely. I would say it's okay. I mean, you use precautions. something can happen to you anywhere, but
Yes.
Really, I feel safe, and I so.
It's based on your experience.
My experience, yes.
I see. If there's no the other consideration, what would you prefer to live for your rest of life?
I think I would prefer Mexico.
Oh,
Yeah, I think and more south than Mexico, but
you mean more local cities?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
May I know a reason why you're not
I
choosing?
just, it's a slower paced life. The food is great. The
Yeah,
food
I
is
believe
great.
so. Mexican food is good.
There's just some really beautiful history and small towns. They're very quaint. They're very beautiful. So, but I love all of Mexico. I mean, whether it's a border town or whatever. But I love Mexico. I'd rather live in Mexico.
Oh. How frequent that you have to cross U.S.-Mexico border?
2 days a week.
What is the reason that you have to cross the border 2 days a week?
For go with my friends or
Visiting your friends?
Or the library, public library.
Oh, you are going to the public library?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
what is the reason that you want to come to visit the library in United States?
I go to Mexico too, but right here are
More books. So you want to learn more stuff.
Yeah.
Do you work in United States?
No.
So you work in Mexico?
Yeah.
Do you mind to share with us what kind of job you are doing in Mexico?
Fabric.
Fabric, right? You work in the manufacturer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you living in Tijuana?
Yeah.
Do you think it's worth it that cross border from Mexico to US? Because it takes time to wait for line and everything, right?
No, but
do you think it's worth it?
It's okay.
Okay.
Right now, we make 10 minutes. To
10 minutes?
cross.
Oh,
If the
okay.
line is just
2 hours or
hours.
somewhere else?
I don't come.
Oh, you don't come?
No,
So you will pick the lower traffic
Yeah.
timing and came to United States.
Will
Will you consider move to United States if you have chance?
Oh, no, I think no.
You don't?
I
No?
like Mexico.
Mexico.
I like United States, but only for visit.
Are you living here or Mexico?
I'm staying with my mom in Mexico.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you cross border every day right now?
Yes. Right now it's
Wow.
like 5 days a week.
Just like no more people who just go work
Yes.
like
to go
5
to
days
work.
a week.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I stay there, especially because earning money, like if I work in the U.S. and earning a little bit of money, it gives me more, like I could waste a little bit more than I used to when I was in the USA. It's a little bit cheaper down there. Yeah.
I see. So may I know how early you have to wake up
I
to
get
commuting and then course to the US?
I get my 3 hours before starting work.
Wow.
Yes.
3 hours.
Yes.
So may I know like what time you have to go work?
I go in at 2, so I usually come from the house like at 10.
Oh,
11,
so
yeah.
okay, so it's okay.
Yeah, so
But if it's morning shift,
yeah,
then
if
it's gonna
morning,
be very
then
very
I come,
early.
If I go in like at 6, then I come like at 3 from the house.
Wow, you mean the
Yeah.
midnight, during the
Yeah,
midnight?
in the midnight.
Wow, it's worth it. If you have to, commuting daily from Mexico to
I mean,
US.
That's the only thing I do put like, it's hard.
Yeah.
But if it would have been for me, then I stay here because I'm used to living in the USA. The only thing is that I'm getting arranged with my hours and my shift because like my mom's sick, so I'm the only one taking care of her.
Yeah.
So 3 hours plus the 8-hour shift. So it's basically like if I go to work, it's like if I'm taking like the whole day
I see.
to go to work. Yeah.
I see. What do you do for a living in the US?
I'm a cashier.
Cashier.
Yeah.
In the restaurant or the grocery store?
Yeah, it's a restaurant.
Restaurant
Yeah.
cashier. Okay. How much you can make from this job in the US?
Well, it depends on the hours because it changed.
If the same job but people do in Mexico, how much different they can make?
I could tell you that it is a weight difference, like quadruple probably. What I get paid in 1 day or a day and a half or 2, people over there in Mexico, they get paid a week. So it's,
Wow.
yeah, but I'm talking about like
The chain store restaurant cashier.
Like as in a basically job, yeah.
That's why a lot of people, they are willing to just commuting daily, right?
Yeah.
Will you or your family consider just moving to United States?
I'm a USA citizen, so if I could come and cross, I wouldn't mind staying there. You know, my mom, she lives good in Tijuana, so she's fine with it. But
okay, it's a good choice.
It's a good choice, yeah.
This is your first time to come to United States?
No. I'm an American citizen. I cross every day.
May I know why you decided to cross every day?
Cost of living here in San Diego is too expensive.
Okay. So are you working in the United States right now?
Yes. Yeah, I'm a truck driver.
You mean the trader, right? The container.
Yeah,
oh, okay. So it's like a dryage service.
Correct.
Oh, dryage.
Yeah.
They need a special
Logistics.
license for
Class
that,
A.
right? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Do you mind to share like how much you can make for this job in San Diego?
Well, usually it pays about $800 to $1,000 a week.
Do you know like the same job, how much you can make in Mexico?
Oh, same job, you could probably make $300 to $400.
So half.
Half, correct.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's a big difference, correct.
How different between US and Mexico for cost of living?
Oh, it's a big difference. An example right here, an apartment of a 2-bedroom in San Diego, you're paying about $2,500. When in Mexico, you only pay like $600-700. So it's a big difference.
Oh, okay. So it's like 1/3.
Correct.
Oh, wow. Will you consider to move to the United States?
Well, at the rate we're going now, it's the inflation that's out of control. It's everywhere in the United States, not only in San Diego.
How about in Mexico?
Well, there is, but for the people that makes pesos, but if you make dollars, you're okay.
其实我也是第一次来，我来美国那么久也是第一次来边境，然后从来没有真的实际看过，只有看过照片而已。OK。现在我身后呢，我们有一个非常明显的这个美墨边境哦。在这个城市，我们访问了非常多本地人，不管是美国人也好，或墨西哥人也好，这些人他们每天往返美墨边境的一个感受。这一次的访问也带到了美国和墨西哥生活层面上的一个非常大的一个差异的一个分享哦。那希望我们这一集呢，能让大家重新看待移民这件事，重新思考真实美国生活的其中一个想法。今天呢，我们的 Debby 蹺班去就到这边。如果你对我们这一集的内容呢，觉得非常的感兴趣，欢迎大家订阅、分享、按赞、按下小铃铛，好吗？让我们的影片让更多的观众可以看到真实的美国生活，真实的美国街访。你还希望我去哪一个城市访问什么样的主题？欢迎在影片下方留言告诉我们。我是 Debby， 我们下期见。